Seiza position is just a resting position. So if you have stiff ankles, tight hips, very stiff knees that don't seem to bend back, this is a progression of a natural resting position for human movement. So what we're going to think about doing is keeping our feet flat on the ground. If your ankles are sort of up like this, use a pillow to prop them initially. If going onto the floor is too aggressive straight away, ultimately the goal is to have them flat. Use a prop if necessary. When starting out, you might only get to here and have this big space between your heel and your bum. Use a wall, use a chair to take your body weight out of the legs and put as much into the support as necessary, while gradually exposing the knees and the ankles to these very long stretch positions. Not often do we bring our heel as close to possible to our glutes. Likewise, we don't often get our foot completely flat like this. So for some, this might already be a little bit challenging to even get these joints into the position. So use as much counterweight, offloading, resting into this as necessary, while you slowly accumulate 2 minutes every single time that you're doing the Seiza position, so we can get back into being able to use this position as a resting position instead of something that kills your knees and your ankles and your hips. If you're more advanced, start getting into some shifting of the hips, so you're exposing the lateral hip joint to some adduction and changes in rotation with the knee in a very flexed position, hip flex position. Get into here. If you need to integrate some movement into the spine because you've got stiff thoracic spine, cervical spine, stiff shoulders, or poor overhead mobility, we can think about now using this as another global warm-up or prep before any training, getting into this Seiza position and using some coiling where we're getting deep into our lat, flexing this whole external rotation on one side, internal pressing, reaching as hard as possible and changing those around. Getting some rotation, lateral flexion, and movement through the spine, as well as getting some love into the hips and the ankles at the same time. High utility, warm up, prep drill that will get you moving really well.